Hello and welcome to 18 WJTS in form. I'm Kaitlyn Neukam, and it is that time of year again. The St. Anthony Firemen's Festival is right around the corner, and we have our annual guest here, Scott Uebelhor. So welcome.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
So we've got quite the lineup for the Firemen's Fest. A various schedule. There's going to be something for everyone, right?
We try to be a family-friendly fest, yes, from beginning to end. We have things for the kids, and I mean, it starts in the morning with the barbecue festival. They light up early in the morning, and then by about 9 or so, the grills are really hot, and the aromas are there. So it's a good time. And then about 11 o'clock, they start to serve their food at their counters so that you can come in and sample the foods that they have, and they have People's Choice and different awards. We've got a Green Mountain Grill that's being raffled off there, so a lot of things going around. It's kind of like a small fest within the fest. So we got the barbecue thing going on. Mm-hmm. From 11 to 2, you can taste their foods. You buy a $6 bracelet, and each booth will have whatever their specialty is.
I think it would be almost torture to smell the great barbecue cooking and not get to taste it at some time.
So you can taste all you want for $6, and then they compete for prizes. They're awarded prizes about 3 o'clock. At 4:30, they're awarded prizes on the main stage. But you know, there's 11 teams in it. And it's really a good time. It's a friendly competition. These are your local backyard guys. It's not the big professional guys. So it's very, very fun, very low key, and a good time. Very good teams. We appreciate all those guys coming out and doing their thing.
It sounds like quite a fun event to spectate at, plus also the aromas. Again, it's just, the camaraderie also is a good thing. So that's exciting to hear about, and not very many festivals or fests do that, but you guys are able to do that through a lot of different avenues as well. And then you also have a show and shine car, truck, and motorcycle show, right?
Yeah, it's the 26th year for that.
Wow.
It's the 8th barbecue, the 26th car show, and that's all in the softball field and the area around it. We've got some room to grow if we need to, if we get more cars. With the weather looking good, we expect a big turnout of cars, trucks, motorcycles. It's really cool to wander around and see those vehicles, and then if you can talk to the people that own them, the side stories that go with all their vehicles. Mm-hmm. If they rescued them out of a barn and turned them into something, or if there's a grandpa's car, you know, whatever. But those stories are really fascinating, and there's a lot of money sitting out there and a lot of beauty and pride. Those guys really take big interest in displaying their vehicles. So we're glad to have them. It actually opens at 9 with the first cars in, and at 12 o'clock, that's kind of last cars in. From 12 to 3, they're judged, and at 3 o'clock, we award a lot of different awards in different categories for those shows. So it's a good tie with the barbecue festival. You can wander back and forth between the two,
yes,
eat, watch, and we've got concessions going on all day, so you won't be lack of food or drink. We have plenty of that all day long.
Yeah, and it's not just for the barbecue guys or the car women or whatnot, but also you guys are going to have different events as well, like yoga and cornhole and all that other stuff for the big kids, right?
Right. We have yoga at 9 o'clock in front of the main stage, so anybody's welcome to come participate in. There's no cost for that. It's just a nice little good time. As the day goes on, we move towards afternoon, and at 4 o'clock we start serving dinners, and that's when more things kick in. That's kind of like the Fireman's Fest part of
yes.
it. There's 3 parts: the barbecue, the car show, and the Fireman's Fest all in one. So about 4 o'clock we start serving food. We have concessions all day also: hamburgers, cheeseburgers, and brats, you name it. But then at 4 o'clock we serve the chicken dinners, which is an amazing feat. These people, like tomorrow night, will be Friday night, at least 75 or more people will come and prepare this chicken, ice the chicken, cut up the tomatoes, make the thresh machine tomatoes. All this stuff is built on a Friday night. The support is unbelievable. And then they run the most efficient food line I've ever seen. The food is hot, it's on time, it flows right through. So don't be afraid of standing in line for long periods of time. It doesn't happen. There may be a delay, but it's not long. The line does move. We have air conditioning seating inside, and we have 215 picnic tables set up outside so we can accommodate a lot of people. So at that same time, Silly Safari will be there with some animals for the kids.
Yes.
We have a kiddie tractor pull. Then after that, the kids' games are inside the tennis courts. We have 5 different things for the kids, and a big kickball contest for all ages. So, you know, come in, sign up, have a good time. It's kid friendly. The tennis court is all fenced in, so parents can feel confident that when their kids are there, they're safe. They're not running on the streets or anything like that. So we try to be kid friendly, kids safe, people safe. A lot of good parking. We're very fortunate to have Fisher and Sander across the street let us use their lots for parking.
Yeah.
So we have good parking. We have tremendous support. We have the entertainment is really special at 6:30 Studebaker, a local Jasper band. They're spectacular. A lot of high energy, a little bit of rock, and a little bit of country. And then at 9 o'clock, the Rumors come in. They're a group out of Shelbyville or the Louisville area, and they put on a high energy show also from 9 to 12 o'clock. And so it's good music, good cold beer, and at 1 o'clock the lights go off, and then we go to bed.
Maybe some people keep the party going. You tell most people it ends there, and they have to do their own thing.
They have to carry on someplace else after 1 o'clock.
So starting like right away in the morning through the whole day, it's fun for everyone. It's family oriented, and there's so much to do. So the St. Anthony Community Center is going to be popping on the 19th, is what I'm hearing.
Yeah, we surely appreciate those guys too. The community center, the softball field, it's all right in that downtown St. Anthony area, if you will. So it's very close-knit area. We couldn't do this without some sponsors. We have 14 sponsors that provide us the money to pay for the Rumors, to pay for Studebaker, the DJs, all the entertainment we put on. They pay for that. So we can't do it without all the support we get externally. This is that our raffle is the biggest fund maker of it.
Yes.
As far as the profit goes, we sell about 52% of our profit is from that raffle. So you can still buy tickets to that. You can buy them still the day of the show. We'll have a raffle stand set up. That raffle takes place at 8 o'clock.
So what is the raffle for? Is it just one big lump sum prize, or do you have individual prizes?
No, there are 172 prizes on the raffle.
Okay.
Yeah. So we got 172 donors that give things to us, and then we turn that into tickets that we send back out to the people that own property in St. Anthony or Jackson Township, and that turns into, you ask what the money is spent for. We bought a fire truck in 1990 for $100,000. That same fire truck today, I just got a quote, will be $500,000 to replace it. So the festival is necessary so we can have enough money to pay for the emergency products, equipment that we need to carry on our jobs. We make about 100 runs every year, and 80% of those are medical runs. So, we need specialized things. It's not like real high-tech stuff, but it's stuff that we need to make our community a safe place to be.
And it's the stuff that makes a drastic difference. I think a lot of people don't realize that what you guys use tool-wise and equipment-wise can save lives a lot better whenever you're able to update and you're able to keep bringing things in to help just make your job more efficient and make sure everyone goes home at the end of the day.
That's correct. As a fire department, we are the closest response that you will have in an emergency. Ambulances are going to be between 10 and 15 minutes delivery. So we have a 3-minute response time to our area. So those minutes, the 10 minutes in between the ambulance, are very important. So I just mentioned, like, we bought a fire truck in 1990. Time goes so fast. So that equipment that we buy not very long ago, so it seems, it becomes obsolete or worn out. It needs to be replaced for more reliable, faster, more high-tech. Cars change in how they're built, so we need different extrication tools to cut the different metals that we deal with today than we used to deal with 25 years ago. So that change and the technology and more people and more calls requires us to have more money to make these things, make our community safe day in, day out.
Yes, and that's why the annual festival is so important. So you guys can not only share celebration and recognition and be a part of the community, but to also raise those funds so you can keep doing what you do.
That's right. Obviously, we're here to raise money for our cause, but it's also a big feather in the cap of St. Anthony as a community to have this festival, because this is kind of like the kingpin. I think we all kind of target the third Saturday in August every year. We know that it's coming, and that's going to be our chance to be who St. Anthony is. And Celestine and Birdseye and Ferdinand and Jasper, everybody has their own thing. Well, this is us. This is where it happens. And I'm excited that it's another year. I can't believe it's the 31st year.
Wow.
It shows how old I am, but we've been doing it a long time, and it's pretty fine-tuned. I think it runs efficiently. So people that come can trust that they're going to get good food, good entertainment, safe atmosphere. They're going to get everything they want in a festival.
Yeah. So Scott, is there something that you're super looking forward to, or something that you're just ready to be involved with for this festival that you'd want to share with us?
The special moment is when we take the stage that the tourism has made possible and we raise it into position and all the signage is up and the tables are up and you can see at that point about 9 o'clock on Saturday morning that you're ready for the people. And then as the cars come in and the aroma from the festival, it's kind of a day that unfolds, and all day long it feels special as you see it come off and you plan on these things and then it actually happens, and given good weather, we've always had a great festival, so we're looking at good weather for the weekend, so we very much look forward to all the people coming out and having a good time with us.
That sounds fantastic, and just the way you describe that, it just reminds everybody that no matter big town or small, it takes a village to put on these wonderful events, and the pride in it is just everlasting for the people who are able to put it on, for sure.
Yeah, and I hope people see that when they come. They see that pride, that it's there in the signage and the placement of the tables, the flow of the traffic. And if there's any feedback anybody ever has, we would more than welcome that to make it an even better festival. So, we welcome everybody to come out. It'll be a full day. We're excited for it. And after it's over with, we'll put things away and start planning for next year. But right now, it's game on,
Yes.
Saturday morning it starts.
So this Saturday, August 19th, in the morning, all the way into the evening at the St. Anthony Community Center. That's where you need to go.
Come early, stay late.
Yes. Well, Scott, thank you so much for joining me today. I know you were kind of in shock that Bill Potter wasn't here, but I'll let it slide. You did great for our first In.form together.
It was great. I appreciate you having me. Exciting new set.
Yes.
It looks like you've done well here. It's making things better.
Thank you so much. It takes a village, just like we talked about. So all in good stuff, and we appreciate your time, of course. And thank you so much at home for watching. Again, the St. Anthony Firemen's Fest this Saturday, August 19th, from sunrise to sunset and a little bit in between and further. Make sure you're over at the community center because there's going to be a lot of great small town pride to be had, and food, of course, for that day. And we are local people watching local people.